Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am, of course, your host, the Crimson Cure. And as usual, we're just going to jump right into the topic. So the topic is a question. Are we as women, as Black women, addicted to dysfunctional relationships? And I'm asking this off of the back of the live stream that I did concerning the conversation between Yandy and Mendices. You can check that out right here. And because we have an example of Yandy who is well-educated and affluent. She's well off. She didn't grow up as a street girl per se, a hood girl. That's not her background. Yet, not only did she go for what we call a street dude, but she went for a dysfunctional man, a highly dysfunctional man with mommy issues, a man that has not resolved those issues between himself and his mother. And she went through a lot of things that would have broken other relationships with him in their marriage and even before. And now I'm not saying that they're going to break up, but it seems to be the hardest part for the healing to begin, for the real conversations to be had. And so that's what really inspired this question today in this video today. I want to ask my sisters, are we addicted to dysfunctional relationships? Are we okay with going through baby mama drama and he cheated and he brought a baby home, or, he did this or did that, and we're just going to stick right through this relationship through all the quote unquote hard times. And then at the first sign of healing, we're gone. Because I've actually witnessed that a couple of times with friends and associates of mine that'll go through all this crazy stuff with their man. And it's like, why are you going through? For years, they'll go through it. And then the moment where the dude is like, okay, it is time out. Enough is enough. I'm not going to do these things anymore. We're going to try a different path. We're going to try a different thing in our relationship so that we can have a better relationship and we can have different outcomes. And it's usually at that moment that she'll declare that she just can't take no more. And she leaves. And I know that you have either been that woman or you've seen that woman. And so I want to know, why do we pack our bags at the first sign of healing? Could it be that we are addicted to the chaos that is inherent in dysfunctional relationships? Do we secretly like it in our hearts, even though on the surface it may hurt us or we might not like particular situations? But do we secretly crave these types of relationships? And have we normalized that sort of drama to mean that we're having a deeply emotional, connected relationship? Because it's my theory that we don't know what that is. A lot of us ladies don't know what a healthy, deeply connected, emotional relationship actually looks like. It's really devoid of all of that foolishness. Healthy, emotionally connected relationships are typically devoid of a lot of dysfunction and chaos. The only chaos to be had is the chaos that is inherent within us as women, which can be minimized and mitigated with good leadership, with good SOS, can be mitigated by us ourselves following the 10 life values Okay. Getting ourselves together according to these 10 life values, the spiritual, the health, the family, the appearance value, and the dwelling value, which I focus on that with women because this is really our wheelhouse. And then, of course, mobility, education, the profession, leisure, and wealth. Okay. So any chaos that we bring can actually be mitigated and minimized and contained through those means. And those relationships don't have a lot of drama in them. Healthy relationships don't have a lot of drama. I think that we've seen it so much, we think it's normal. It's been normalized in our entertainment, that struggle love, where you got to go through a whole bunch of crap to get jaded and be bitter and all this other type of stuff. I'm here to tell you, sisters, that is not how love is. And that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not actually love. That's trauma bonding. When you are with someone and both of you are having these issues and a lot of dysfunction between the two of you, that is a trauma bond. You two are probably bonding over some similar traumatic events that you have unresolved, which actually speaks to a deficiency in your spiritual value. So, and your health value, because your mental health and your emotional health is heavily impacted by any type of unresolved issues or trauma that you may be experiencing. Okay. So what you don't want to do is get into these relationships that are purely the result of trauma bonding. And as a matter of fact, I would say that a good percentage of what we call relationships are not. They are bonding in trauma. You find a man with the kind of brokenness that can sort of kind of jam together with your brokenness, and then you be broken together, which hurts you. It hurts the both of you, not just the women. The men are getting hurt and jaded and bitter as well. So that's the question on the table, and one that I would like the women to sound off on in the comment section. Are we addicted to that dysfunction? Is there some part of us that actually likes that type of chaos and we just don't want to admit because it's not the right thing to do? We know the right thing is to say we don't want all of this drama, but the reality is we continue to get into situations that are drama filled. In the case of Yandy, I'm pretty sure she had an opportunity to get with a man that didn't have 2 or 3 baby mamas before her, and that didn't have unresolved traumas dealing with his mother, and all of these things. I'm pretty sure that she had an opportunity to be with a man that didn't have those issues, yet she chose, as the father of her child and as her husband, that man. Now, I'm not saying Mendices is a bad guy. What I am saying is that he's a troubled guy and doesn't seem to have gone to the proper steps of therapy to actually resolve what is going on inside him. Looks like he's tried to do a lot of coping mechanisms and a lot of DIY on getting himself together, and he's just gotten himself to a functional position, but not necessarily to a healthy position. So he's in survival mode emotionally, but he's not thriving emotionally, right? So if Yandy accepted this man to be over her in leadership, this is the man that she's hitched her wagon to, then there's something also deficient in Yandy. You see what I'm saying? There's something in her that likes this, that wanted that saw that was a draw. There was a draw to it. It didn't repel her, it drew her. Sometimes we want to fix what we perceive as broken. But the reality, ladies, is that while we're trying to fix them because we perceive them as broken and us as the whole one, the truth of the matter is we're broken in the same way, which is why we can identify it so readily. All right. So what I'd like for everyone to do is sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, and like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I am going to wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.